Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. Today, I'm visiting my old climbing gym, Time Indy! So just to give you a little bit of history here, this gym is as old as I am. It started out in 1997. Basically the gym owner, who is no longer the current owner, and is now passed sadly, started this gym as a way to give his daughter, who was super into climbing, a place to train at. So basically that's kind of how it started out as a training facility. It's one of the oldest gyms in Indiana, climbing gyms that is. And it's withstood the test of time so far. And maybe if you've seen some of my old videos, you probably have seen this gym quite a bit. I used to set here. In fact, I was a head route setter for some time. Obviously that all changed when I moved to Utah. But I've visited a few times since I've been back from Utah, since I've been done with Utah. I visited a handful of times, and I guess I actually was even back in Indiana for a while visiting, and I was here pretty frequently then. But since I've gone to Illinois, I haven't been here too often, but I have visited here and there. And today I'm visiting again, and no one's in here right now. The whole gym to myself, so I figured why not shoot a video. So basically what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna go through like just a session. I'm gonna warm up, do some, V1 to V3s, maybe some 4s to warm up. And then I'm gonna kind of move into some harder-ish grades for myself. Now this gym's kind of sandbagged. Not as bad as it used to be, but it's a little bit on the stuttering still. There's a lot more stuff now. It's pretty properly graded, but in this gym, I mean, V5 and V6 is kind of where I top out at. Not necessarily, it's not like project level, but like V5, V6 is definitely towards my kind of limit just in this gym. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I think at the very end, I might do a little bit of climbing on our 65-degree wall, which is right over here. And as you can see, it's very overhung. And you can also see it's a spray wall. So I actually decided that we should turn this wall into a spray wall back when I was a head route setter, because it just didn't get a lot of traffic because it's so overhung. And it's an awesome angle to have a spray wall for. So you can see we have all these old holds that you just don't see in commercial gyms anymore. And I also thought this was a great place to put a lot of these old holds. So we just got all these really old shapes and crazy stuff. So I think at the end I might climb on this a little bit. That's actually my favorite wall to climb on. So I think, yeah, I'll just kind of do some warm-ups, and then we'll go ahead and hit some of the stuff on here for fun, and then I'm gonna jump into the spray wall. So another thing that's important real quick, as you can see, everything here is taped. So it's not like color coded, it's not like monochromatic color coded like a lot of gyms are. We just tape everything. So if I'm like climbing a route that's got pink tape, well, I only use the holds that have pink tape under it. And that applies for both hands and feet. And then if there's 2 strips of tape under the hold, that's basically where you start for your hands. And then we, on these walls, just take everything to the bar, top of that bar up there. Okay, I'm pretty much done warming up now. Normally when I climb, especially in a gym, I do a lot more warming up, but I just got done eating Thanksgiving dinner a couple hours ago and I'm just full of food. So I don't want to go overboard right now, so I'm just gonna jump into some moderates right now. And to begin, I'm actually gonna do some stuff that I put up. Obviously this was done a long time ago. I haven't set routes in this gym in a while now, but I did. Actually, this is the last wall that I have routes up on still. When I went to Utah, that was the last time I was like technically officially on the team, but when I came back from Utah, I put up a little bit more. So I've got some routes on here and I'm just gonna kind of run through those. All right. So this first one right here is a V4. It's called Return the Chub. Basically, it just starts right here. It's this yellow tape stuff, or it's the yellow tape route. It just kind of goes through a mixture of holds. You got kind of like some slope-ish holds, some more in-cut stuff, pinches. It's really got a little bit of everything except for maybe pockets. I kind of designed it to intentionally do that. The movements, I don't know, it's flowy. I don't think there's anything really unique about it. It just kind of flows well. But it just kind of got a little bit of everything. And that was kind of my goal for this one, just to flow your out with a little bit, a mixture of every kind of hold. And this one, again, is called Return the Chub. I'm not going to explain that. But that's just the name. I'll go ahead and jump into this one. Alright, so this next one is the green tape route. Starts on this hole and this hole. This one is called Chad the Sandbag. That is what they used to call me. Now, I'm Chad the Proper. That one basically just kind of an inside joke. I used to be like pretty big sandbagger, especially when I like graded my routes here. And a lot of that wasn't like intentional. A lot of it was just because I didn't have a lot of outdoor experience. And the places that we have nearby to climb outside in Indiana, a lot of them are pretty stout places as far as the grading goes. So I was just used to that. And this gym also just used to be really sandbagged in the past. So I just had no concept of what like proper grading felt like. So I kind of just got to be known as a sandbagger. And then obviously I went to Utah, got a little bit more of a proper taste of what grade should feel like. And then now they call me Chad they call me Chad the Soft now. Now they call me Soft. I got back and everyone called me Soft, but really the people here don't have any concept either. Not all of them, but a lot of them don't have any clue either because they haven't got a lot of outdoor experience either. No offense to any of them, but I just know a lot of them don't have a lot of outdoor experience. But anyways, yeah, now I'm Chad the Proper, or Soft, whatever. I don't think anyone called me a sandbagger before though. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through this one. This one again is V5, green tape route. I'll tell you right now, I'm really feeling it. I don't know, just because I'm at the old climb time. This place always feels hard every time you come back, because we've got these really old holds. They've all lost texture on them. They're just very slippery, very grimy holds. So I don't know if it's just me, because again, I got the Thanksgiving meal in me, or if it's just the gym being hard, but it's probably a bit of both, honestly. But ooh, it feels hard to come back. But yeah, that's the green route. That one's pretty cool as well. I really liked both that one, the one. They're pretty flowy. All right, I'm gonna go try to do one more moderate, and then I'm gonna try to do a project, we'll call it. Okay, this next one is the purple tape route. Starts right here. And this one is grade V6, and the name for it is Strongest 3-Finger Drag Inside the Mississippi. Everyone just kind of knows, this is another inside joke, that I have really strong 3-finger drag. You've probably seen that in my climbing. So we just kind of, there's this little joke that I had the strongest 3-finger drag this side of Mississippi. It's obviously not true, but it's just a little joke. And again, this one's grade V6. This one's kind of like slopey, pinchy. A bit more technical with the movement and the footwork. This one climbs a bit more like outdoorsy. Yeah, and it's just still like pretty good flow. So, all right, I'm gonna try this one. Alright, so the last one I'm going to do is this green and black route. This one is a V7, and funnily enough, the name is called Outside V7. It's kind of another inside joke, because I didn't used to go outside very often. And as like the other name, I used to be a sandbagger, and then I went outside a bunch. Basically, this one is called Outside V7 because it's supposed to feel like an outside V7. This one's kind of, again, got like a mix of all sorts of holds, probably more in cuts than anything else, but there's some slopey pinches in the beginning, 2 pockets, like 1 or 2 edges, but primarily like just like in cut crimps. Movement's kind of complex, but not too crazy, just like decent flow. A little more outdoorsy, but yeah, so I'll give this one a rip, I'll just show this one real quick, and then I'll probably move on to the 65. Okay, you can see I'm struggling that one move. It feels pretty hard right now. I've obviously, when I originally put this up, I could do all the moves. I actually, when I originally put this up, I would be getting to this, I would hit this next crimp that I'm falling on, and then be the next part that I'd fall on. I don't really know there's an actual crux in this route. It's just pretty consistent, and it builds upon itself. So I guess the hard moves are towards the end here. Remember, that follow move is one of the hard moves, and the move after is probably one of the hard moves. But I don't know if it's just because I'm not in good climbing shape, or just all that turkey, or what, but I'm not hitting that move right now. It feels pretty hard, so I think I'm just gonna skip it and just try the next move, and then I'll just show those moves. At least like to show those moves.
Big shoulder moves.
And then I'll move on to 65. So. Yeah, so I'm done on that one now, so I'm gonna go jump over to 65 and try to make a fun route up, and that will probably be it for this session. I'm just gonna make up something, maybe like a monitor or something I can actually do right now, or at least come close to doing. So I'm just gonna brew up something real quick with some cool movement, and then I will try to climb it. All right, I think I've found a route here. All right, so I'll show you the holes real quick. They start in this jug. You've got this foot and this foot, and then they can just kind of plaster in the spray wall, just the board. Come into this pinch, sloper pinch, and you can see the angle here, how bad it is. All right, and it's greasy. But then I toss out to this big jug, and then I've got a foot right here. Grippy, but there's not really much to dig in. So from here, then I'll go up to this pinch, and then I've got this pocket right here, pretty good, fairly deep. And then we've got this rail. Again, put it from the side angle, you can kind of see it's like not terrible, fairly in cut. And then big jug, and then just take it to the bar. So I'm gonna try to work on that here and then see if I can put it all together. Spooky. Okay, this is try number one. From the bottom. I also really need the 1 foot. I think the first move might be the hardest. I'm not sure yet. Well, not the first, but the second move.
You grab on that other thing that's right next to it. Is that better?
Try a different hold. You know what? Yeah, let's try a different hold. All right, I'm gonna change to this hold now. This is too garbage to throw off of, especially from this low. Okay, that's better. All right, so I figured out all the moves. Now I just have to put it together. So I think that's what I'm about to try to do right now. All right, I'm gonna give this a couple goes from the bottom now. See if I can link it. Oh! Just followed the first move. No more. I'm pretty toast, so I'm gonna call it there. But that's pretty much it. All right, I did not do it, but my friend Aaron is here. He's much stronger than me, and better at climbing than me, so he's going to send it for us. Since he'll probably do it. Dude, jug. There it is. Hell yeah, doggy. That's my dog. That's my dog.